right, so here we're looking at the WorkPRO 4.5-inch workbench vise. This is a 240-degree swiveling vise that features a 4.5-inch jaw width and a 2 and like 11-30 seconds or something of that depth, with a 3 3/4 inch maximum opening. So we're going to go through and talk about some of the features we like on this, some things we think they can improve, give our overall thoughts. Before that, I want to thank WorkPRO for sending us this vise here so we can do this demo and review for you guys. All right, so starting off with mounting this was super easy. I literally just took a Sharpie and marked little dots on my workbench for where the bolts were going to go. Once I got one bolt in, I was able to just tighten that one up and literally just drill the holes in for the rest. These are going to be 3/8-inch bolts that I'm using here, and then I've got a locking washer on top, standard washer on the bottom, and a standard nut on the bottom. So that's how I mounted mine. I did mine on the left-hand side here because for me it's a lot easier to work on this side while grabbing tools or anything I have on the bench with my right hand. So just keep that in mind for where you want to put yours. Also, I have mine where it's not quite overlapping the side because I really hate when the T-bar here bumps into my bench. So I do put mine a little further than probably other people would. But that's your preference, up to you. It's especially if you're not working with anything super heavy. Like I'm just doing stuff around the house. So like, 2x4s and things like that are going in here. These are going to be magnetic. So you can see here, this is a magnet. So if you do have magnetic jaw covers or anything like that, you can use them right there. If not, there's both these plates here as well as there is a pipe holder. I don't know if you can see that very well. There's one right here, so you can put pipes in here as in addition. So we'll go ahead, we'll do the swivel next. So let me just tighten this guy up. Okay, and this is going to feature up to 2,200 pounds of gripping force. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this guy off. There we go. And you can see the swivel right there. So again, I have mine set so that way I have as much bench space still as possible while swiveling around the corner that I want free for either cutting or if I'm chiseling something, whatever, on this side here. So we'll go ahead and we'll lock that back in just like that with the bar down there. Give it a nice little push. All right, and we'll go ahead and we'll mount something, and then I'm just going to hit it with a chisel. You can see just how sturdy it is. Deck railing that I don't need, a little extra wood. I'm just going to go ahead and put that guy in there, really lock it in, and I'm going to grab a chisel. And so you can see here, if I hit it, nice and sturdy. And then if I want to go ahead and just pop out a little notch of wood right here, going to hold it steady while I do so. Now you're probably going to use yours for, sawing, anything like that. But yeah, so you can do a little notch right there, and the wood is staying right where I put it. So if I wanted to then, let's loosen this guy up here. I can rotate it. There we go. You can pull this guy in just a little bit so that way it can go both ways. There we go. And we'll tighten this guy up. And so now look at all the work space I have here. So if I have lots of tools out, glue, nails, screws, whatever I need, I can go right back to the side and continue working. So very convenient. Love the swivel. I will say, like I said, it's like a medium-ish kind of duty vise. I wouldn't do anything too crazy with it. But yeah, if you're working with a PVC pipe, any routing pipes probably fine in here too. Light plumbing, any rough carpentry, you're gonna be just fine with this guy here. So that's the WorkPRO 4.5-inch vise with the pipe grip also. Yeah, highly recommend it.